Okay, it's time to attempt to finish the games. Now, after some thinking for the last half an hour I've taken since I last played, not very long at all, just a small break, I'm thinking he may be transferring schools to Crossbell, but that seems a bit strange and contrived yet possible. If one must recall, the new releases of the Crossbell duology had a new character in Detective Academy, the Detective Academy, who I had no idea who it was. All I know is that it was a new character based on what some friends told me. And therefore, using that as a clue, that could be what we're looking at. The auditorium. Oh, is that it? Cool. Becky, Hugo. Uh-huh. Oh, they're back to it, huh? I mean, good luck, I guess. Okay. That was a scene, I guess. Sure, that makes sense. That works. Can't talk to the horses this time, though. So is that all completed? I did complete this, though. In full. All 331 enemies. And more. Yeah, we really have a ton of characters here that aren't finished. Okay, the cavalry. Oh, Crow told you. Huh. Sure. Have a good time. Cavalry is cool. We may be fighting each other though. Margarita, have you grown up? No. What? What do you mean Margarita is not your fiancé? Believe it you will. Wait, you're also not getting the chance? What's happening? Are we all being split up? I mean, we don't have a reason to fish. I'm quite confused now with Fee saying that. Okay, that's everybody outside. So it's fair enough to start back here, I think. Yep, nothing to do in there, thank God. That would mean a time extender. Right, well, these two are necessary, so let's do all the other buildings first. How about you? Yeah, they're exaggerating, Carol. Come on. Go back, madam. I hope you have a good time. But also, this isn't exactly that. Hold on. I want to check something. Has that been added to my... Let's actually finish it. Is that in my books? No. Is it? It is not. That means we'll probably get one more Imperial times and we're good. Okay, this building's closed. I guess the gym then. So the fishing, no fishing in the swimming club. Okay. Also, we're going to discuss the return of Grelia at all. Wait, are you going to be the leader? Also, if Eustace wasn't selecting, is he leaving too? Or having something happen? I'm so confused. Okay. Patrick. I guess that'll get me my A1, whatever rank. I did miss a chest somewhere though. But I'm guessing it was in the Pantagruel. Okay. Good luck. I'm happy for him and her. Okay, maybe we'll become Embracer. With logins. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. I think maybe you give it to Patrick just to teach him that he has to be human. Has to be humble and have humility. Hey, you know that's Rean's, you know... logins. You probably don't if you're questioning yourself at this point, right? No. Okay. Back to the base academy then. Let's see what we can do in here. Sure. Mr. Janitor Man, how are you? The flea market, I wonder what that'll be like. Fine. Yeah, this is something... There's something interesting, right? Because he knows. Yeah, that was a while ago now, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, okay. Wait, hold on. What's wrong? She has 2 left. There's no way we can talk to her twice unless she's in here. Weird. Or maybe she's a quest. Right. John Makarov. Okay. Oh, what's this? Yes, tell me more about you now, Lysander. So he is here next year. Why did he get a scene? I'm so curious, you know. That too. Yeah. Uh-huh. Did he know, actually? Probably not, is my wager. Why not? Ask. I'm having some very good chocolate to keep me energized, so I finish this off because I've been playing for ages now. How are you guys? Well, that's nice of you. She's had, okay. Good luck. Very strange of you, but sure. You sure are. You can work because of that. Can somebody like teach her the meaning of happiness? No? No? Okay. I guess you'll stay like that then. Nicholas? What? Ah, never mind. That's cool. So, is everyone else leaving the academy? I mean, the auditorium is the flea market. That's what's happening. Rosine. Apple. That makes sense. Good luck with that, Hypel. That's your real name. He did? Good for you guys. Yeah, everyone's leaving. They're not being voted for. No, I guess they could. This does feel a bit sad for everyone else. They seem like they're leaving in a really tragic way. You know, I don't think they wanted that. Mm-hmm. I really do like Rosine. She's just a positive person through and through. Oh, Colette. I mean, have fun with that, I guess. Nobody else here? Upstairs. Preview. Vincent. It's been a pleasure, my friend. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's disgusting if I... Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Yeah, he must be very rude. I hope he does so very well. Uh-huh. Oh, they're building a new building? Oh. It's incredible. The soldads were created and overtook everything in a matter of 2 months. Now 5. I do like Makarov. I mean, I just like the instructors in general. They're some of my favorite characters in the academy. Okay. Right, well that's main building, so engineering building next.
Oh.
Oh?
Hey there,
Developers
Rain.
here, huh? She get readmitted?
Looks like someone's done with class for the day. Yep. Just wait. Is that?
Oops.
Yep. Angie's brand new bike.
We started building it for you, but then we had a change of heart. I just couldn't tear you away from your current ride after you'd grown so attached.
Now I feel bad, considering I pretty much did just that to you. Your new one's got a pretty cool design, though.
Don't get too jealous. Specs are pretty much the same as yours. Well, before Angie tunes it up and adds her custom gear for distance riding, that is.
But distance riding would mean...
Would mean...
You're planning on going off on some big journey, aren't you?
Not necessarily.
10 points to Rain. I just felt like it was time for me to go out
Racer?
and see the world for myself. My martial arts teacher did the same thing once, so I'm sure it'll be a valuable experience for me. The plan for now is to travel through the entirety of Zemuria.
So Estelle and Josh are doing it.
That's not a very specific plan, and a pretty sizable journey.
You can say that again. I've no idea where she finds the energy.
Oh, really now? Your plan to visit the continent's most famous engineering factories is pretty much exactly the same thing.
Not quite.
You
It's
really
a bit
think
more
so?
particular.
I take it you'll be leaving Erebonia for a while too, George?
Seems that way. First stop's Liberl and ZCF. Always wanted to see it.
Oh, we'll get to meet
After that,
Tito.
I got my heart set on a trip to the Epstein Foundation over in Lamont State. While I'm at it, I think it'd be nice to pay a visit to the Verne Company in Calvert, too.
That's
Will
a
you
lot,
even be
yeah.
able to get into Calvert at this point?
Hey, I didn't say it'd be easy, but I think I can pull some strings. The real reason for this trip
Okay.
is to figure out what I can do as an engineer to help smooth over our international relations. Meeting the continent's
working with
finest
ZCF.
engineers and discussing things with them should really help get the ball rolling on that.
You've thought that far ahead. That's really admirable. I hope you can find a way to make that happen, even though I feel kind of hypocritical saying that, as someone who participated in the war.
You
Don't
sure
beat
did.
yourself up over it, Rain.
You failed in your
You
third
have
path.
nothing to
You'll have
be
to try
ashamed of.
again.
That was your only option, given the way the Chancellor set things up. Your actions actually helped us avoid an even longer, more brutal war.
Ultimately.
But
Angie's right. You played a role that no one else could have. Just think. If things kept going the way they were going, we could have been at war with all of Crosspell.
No. No? No. What? No.
I don't even want to imagine the number of lives that would have been lost if you hadn't stepped in the way you did.
What is he talking about?
Of course, us telling you whether or not you should feel guilty doesn't matter. It all comes down to you facing your own feelings over what you did. But there's one thing we'd like you to remember as you do. You're not alone, Rain. You've got friends who understand why you did what you did.
sometimes I wonder how I was lucky enough to get such good ones. Thanks, you guys. This really helps.
Don't mention it. On a completely different note, why don't you pay Valimar a visit while you're here? We spared no
Why?
expense making sure he'd be nice and
We'll be
cozy in
fine.
there.
I think I will, but Not to discredit your coziness efforts or anything, but he seems fine no matter where I leave him.
Maybe he has a preference.
Well, aren't you a sweet chevalier? Maybe I'll check in on him in a bit too.
Hmm? What? How do those connect? Uh-huh. I mean, all of this is generic. Why can I still do it? Also, yeah, we can now look at this. Oh. I would have liked to use this one. Yeah, it would have spoiled Alphen, I guess. And Angelica, I guess. And Sharon and Claire. Yeah, no, it would have spoiled everything. I could have looked at it a long time ago, though. Still glad I didn't, just in case. Let's exchange these for the sake of it. I mean, there's nothing to do here. I don't know where I got the single shard from. No others. You won't have the new master or anything. What I do want to do is before time runs out for my next playthrough, so I can do this as I want. Let's get these. Just in case. Because, yeah. I have plenty enough to get a million if I need to, so I'm fine about the rest. But that is definitely necessary for grinding. Uh-huh. Sure. Madam, whatever you say. I guess we go check on, Valamar. Small hangar, but I guess it's cool enough.
Hey Valamar, how you holding up?
Relatively comfortably. My ability to self-repair means that maintenance is not mandatory, but I expect it will increase my operating efficiency.
Glad to hear it. This is going to be our new home base for the time being, so you can get in as much maintenance as you need. I'm gonna need you a lot in the days ahead, Valamar.
I will strive to meet your expectations.
Something wrong?
Not as such. I thought I sensed something unusual, but it must have been my imagination.
What?
You really are getting to be scarily human these days, you know? What was it you sensed, though? A person?
I am unsure. It may have simply been a fluctuation in the earth veins below us.
What?
Similar fluctuations are hardly abnormal.
What do
Well,
you sense?
if you don't think it's anything worth worrying about, I'll try and put it out of my mind.
Hold
If
on.
you sense anything strange in the future, though, let me know, okay? You can tell me... telepathically was the word, right?
Indeed. I shall use it to inform you should I sense anything is amiss.
Wait, what? You talk telepathically? Since when? Sure, man. Whatever. Okay, let's go. Last stop. This area. Oh. What? I did that too. What do you mean? Hey, he might, you never know. Things are weird. Yes, thank you very much. And that's the achievement. Brilliant. So the only thing I seem to have missed is, in fact, some chests. And by some, I mean probably one. She's taking it to and not Elisa? Where are they going? Why are none of the Class 7 members getting it? Oh, okay. That'll be interesting to see. Invite them as you were invited. I mean, you'll probably get training for soldats in the army. My only regret will be that it's potentially not the end of school time. Yeah. Yeah. Monk, you know what? That's a very kind thing to say at the end, and I do appreciate you. Let's open the salon. Can we finally enter after 2 games? Nope. Right, who's in here? Dorothy, Selena, and Emily? Emma. He sure will. CS3 is right around the corner. Okay. Well, if you actually do it properly, sure. If you don't spend your entire time fantasizing about it. A very unpleasant thing to spend your entire life fantasizing about. Flights of whimsy, sure, but you know. Ugh. Just stop it. Just stop it. Where's the Lake Lord? Uh-huh. Does that mean that next time fishing will still be difficult for that reason? Is that why we'll get a reset? Steph and Marcus? What happened? Oh, he wanted to make him captain. Carol's not here. Is she? Huh? Was she a ghost? She's just not here. Aye, that's cool. Well, because you don't have anyone else to do it with. Many people are getting theirs finished now. Yep. A lot of them are getting finished. Alvin has 2, but I guess that's because she was a person I just didn't talk to it many times. Okay. Save here. Let's do this. Oh, she's asleep again, huh?
Yep, I knew it. No wonder she fell asleep. She must have been really busy getting everything sorted out for the spring. Makes me remember finding her like this over in the computer room. Oh, right. I probably shouldn't look too much or she'll get mad when she wakes up.
Angie, George, Crow.
Whoa. What a reaction to that.
Rain?
You okay?
Wait, this is the student council room. I must have fallen asleep.
Sorry for coming in
Okay.
without permission. I did knock, though.
Don't worry about it. It's my fault for dozing off like this. Why do you always have to keep finding me like that? I hope you weren't looking at me while I was sleeping again.
No, not this time.
I did try to look as little as possible.
Well, if you say so. Is something the matter? You're not looking too well.
No, I'm
Does he have
fine.
PTSD from Crow?
Maybe the light streaming in through the window is making me look
That'd be
off color.
interesting.
I feel fine, really.
Come with me.
What's this all about?
That really wasn't far to go.
I know that you're a boy and all, and I do think that you've grown a lot during your year here. No, I probably shouldn't even call you a boy anymore. You're a grown man now,
No.
but that doesn't mean you always have to stand and endure everything life throws your way. Okay? If it gets too much, it's alright to sit down and let it all out. Whether you're a boy or a grown man doesn't change that. It's okay, Reen.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I promised I'd bring him back. I promised I'd make him graduate with you, but I couldn't do it.
Damn, dude.
It's okay. You did everything you could. You made sure he knew how we all felt. And you let all of us know how he really felt too. So, don't get so worked up about it. Okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't want anyone to see me like that.
Well, I guess we're even then. Not
Sure.
like I jump for joy every time you catch me sleeping.
Have you finished getting everything ready for the next student council now, by the way?
Yep, my days of being president are almost done. The first years taking
Anyone
over are
know?
really smart, though. I barely had to teach a thing in the end.
Still, it must have been hard work getting through it all. You're going on a tour of various NGOs after graduation, right?
NGOs, something organizations.
Yep, the plan's to take a year to visit NGOs in lots of different fields. Politics, economics, engineering, medicine. After that, I'm not sure what I want to
I
do.
don't know what NGO
I'll
is.
probably join either the army or something related to the government, I suppose.
Non-government seems to be what makes sense, but
Well, I'm pretty sure they'd both love to have you. There's no chance either one would say no to you. Especially since taking a year off hasn't made them any less determined to recruit you. After all you did with commanding the courageous, it's no wonder you're so in demand.
I don't know. I don't think I did anything special, really.
theoretically you did it. Something very special.
Still,
Now, if you should have
feel
been
like
able
I
to
do best
accomplish
in
it,
the long
no,
run.
but still.
The world from a variety of different perspectives. I don't know what path I'll choose, but I want to step onto it with a firm decision on how things should be. I think that's the best thing I can do for this country's future. Maybe I'm being a little overdramatic there, though.
Not at
Yeah,
all.
maybe a bit.
After how much you've done for this academy, I can only imagine how much you could do for this country. Just try not to overwork yourself, okay? We're with you all the way, but we will always worry, you know?
Thanks. Oh, I almost forgot. What was it that made you come here? I mean, I'm happy you did, but
Oh, I'd completely forgotten too. I just came to ask if there was anything I could do to help tomorrow, seeing as it's another free day.
you've only just come back. And besides, tomorrow's your...
That's all the more reason I want to spend tomorrow's free day the same way I spent all of the others. It wouldn't feel like our final free day is Class 7 if it were any different.
Well,
Weird way of thinking,
if you
but
say
sure.
so. Okay, I do have a few things in mind, so I'll just drop them into your mailbox in the dorm like I always do. And thanks for offering.
Oh. Oh. like usual. Been a while since this happened. Yep. Uh-huh. That was a good line. Absolutely. What a stupid thing to ever mention again. Genuinely, it was horrific. That's true, I forgot about that. What a weird decision. Not really, it was very easy. It's true. Okay. Is Sharon gonna be here? No? Okay.
That won't be necessary.
There you go.
Huh?
Sharon?
What reason could you possibly have for being here?
Really do think, Elisa, and you don't need to ask the question if you think.
The chairman gave me her permission to return to my former position as your dormitory's caretaker, which means I am here to serve you all once more. There may only be a short time left until the end of the year, but I'll make sure you want for nothing during it. I've already started preparing your evening meal, so there's no need to go out and buy anything.
Oh, well, how about that?
I'm fine with this.
We will gladly accept your offer.
Sharon's cooking's better than whatever grub we could rustle up together anyway.
True.
How do you manage to get permission from Mother in the first place, though? Weren't you helping to rebuild the Rhineford group? I thought the company was getting so many orders in, it was struggling to keep up. Now that Master Gwyn has returned to the company, everything is back in order.
He did what?
He and the chairman have been speeding through one task after another since he got back.
That's quite the change.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Genuinely
So the former
huge
and current
change.
chairman make quite a team, I see.
Boy,
Oh,
I'm
Sarah's here.
starving.
Wouldn't mind a drink either. With the weather getting warmer, it's just about time for peak beer season. Huh? What are you guys all gathered out here for?
Is your awareness that low,
Oh,
Sarah?
why are you here? It's a pleasure to see you too, Lady Sarah. I brought a bountiful supply of smoked oysters and sardines if you'd like a snack to accompany your beer. Would
That's
you
pretty
like
good,
them
honestly.
alongside your dinner?
Damn it. Yes.
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised she can just walk around in public like this. You know, considering her affiliation.
I mean, what are they going to
Isn't
do?
there some
Attack
sort
her?
of agreement in place between Rhineford and the government to leave her alone? Though, even if there weren't, I can't imagine anything would be able
Yeah,
to stop
exactly.
Sharon from doing what she wants.
Why would you just attack Ouroboros for no reason? You won't achieve anything in the end, so just leave them be. Unless you have evidence of them doing something. Back in our room. Oh, we get one of these again.
I think I might have eaten too much. It's been so long since we last had Sharon's cooking. She hasn't lost her touch. None of it feels heavy on my stomach at all. Well, that's all my work done for the day. Maybe I should go see how everyone else is doing.
Yep. One more of these. One last one. We start upstairs, because of course we do.
Something on your mind, instructor?
Full scenes for everyone,
You
huh?
could say that. I've been mulling over how things are going to be come next month. But all this soul searching's giving me a headache.
Well, it'll probably feel strange being back with the guild for the first time in 2 years.
Okay, yeah.
And I bet they'll
The
be glad
cost
to
getting
have you
completely
back.
disbanded.
Things are probably going to be rough over there, even with you taking up the bracer life again.
No doubts there. I can already see plenty of traveling abroad in my future after what happened over in Crossbow. And I imagine it'll keep getting harder and harder for us bracers to operate here, too. What's with that sad puppy look? There's no reason for you to feel ashamed of what you've chosen to do. I'm proud to have a student like you who can stand up and make the tough choices life thrusts on us.
Thanks, instructor. I'll try to just grin and bear it for now.
Attaboy. Sticking it out through the hard times with a smile will put you on the fast track to becoming a great man. Just make sure you don't try to shoulder too much. All that'll do is turn you into a jaded grump. Everything in moderation, okay?
Thanks. I haven't joined the intelligence division, and I have no plans to. I'm gonna keep responding to their requests, but only if I'm comfortable doing what they're asking. And I can promise you, I'll never do anything that would put me in conflict with the guild or put innocents' lives at risk. I don't know what the future will bring for me, but that's the creed I want to stand by.
I know. Don't worry. No matter what happens, you'll always be my student. So go out there, live your life, and grow into such a heartthrob that I won't be able to take my eyes off you.
Well, I'll try.
Weird thing to say, Sarah, but sure. Everyone
What's up,
gets a
Milliam?
scene. This is going to be exhausting.
Oh, hey, Reen. It's nothing. I just feel kinda down.
Down?
Yeah. I was just thinking about how everyone was at dinner time. Sharon's food was really nice, and we all seemed like we were having a good time. But I don't know. It was weird, like we were all upset but didn't want to let it show. It's been bugging me.
Oh, so that's why. You really have grown so much these past few months. And not just mentally. I think you've gotten a little taller, too.
Maybe. About 2 rage or so? Judging by my
Yeah, I
specs,
know
I'm
what
not
that
gonna get
means.
much taller than this, though. I'm Mini Milliam forever and ever. But you never know. Maybe I'll grow up to have boobies so big, I can use them as a shelf like Emma's.
Why?
Something wrong?
Nah, not really. So, you've got a new mission starting next month, right?
Yep, I've got to go see how things are over out west. Duke Cayenne's been arrested, but it sounds like things are still pretty nuts over there.
What?
Oh, but guess what? I might get to go out to Laboral and Rimaferia soon.
What is it with you and blabbing classified information? Well, whatever. Just promise me you'll take care of yourself.
So Libel's back
Be sure
on the
to keep in
chopping
touch.
block,
I'll always be
again.
right there when you need me, okay?
10 years. No, sorry. Now 12, I think, years ago. 100-Day War failed. Okay, try again later. Here we are with the Liber Arc plan. Oh, it failed. Okay, try again later.
Righto, I promise.
But don't give it some time. Give
That
it like
goes
2 years.
double for you, mister. If you need me to bust you out of a jam, just say the word.
I miss when the non-aggression pack was a powerful thing. Okay, whatever, Milliam. Also, do you have a Noi? You do have a Noi. Who's next? Fee.
Are those seeds you got there?
Yep, Adel gave them to me. They all came from the plants we grew in the gardening club. I'm just looking at what kinds there are here.
Really? That's really nice of her. It's kind of like you can take everything you've achieved over the past year
Where
with you.
is everyone going?
Yeah, I wasn't even going to join a club until Adel found me relaxing and invited me. But I guess it wasn't so bad.
Don't do it. Oh, Reem, you absolute
Don't you worry.
schmuck.
I'll be sure to check on the gardening club every once in a while just to see how things are going. It would be a shame if all the plants you've spent so long looking after were to wither and die.
It doesn't matter.
Where is everyone going?
Even if they do, they'll eventually bloom again somewhere else. Kind of like us.
When you put it that way, I suppose you're right. What's wrong?
Nothing. This one and this one should be okay too.
Oh,
What are these for?
They're the easiest ones to look after.
they're for the gardening next game.
You can try raising them
That'll
if
be
you
a
want.
thing.
Don't worry if they wilt or anything though.
I hope it isn't, let's be clear.
When I found the others from Zephyr, I'll come back and check if they're still blooming. If they are, you get a pat on the head.
Hey, I thought the head rubbing was my job, but I'll give it my best shot.
Okay. Sure. Next.
Feeling sad about leaving the lacrosse club behind?
Yeah, I was really into it by the end. I think it'll make for some wonderful memories to look back fondly on in the years to come.
I can imagine. Does that mean you're not going to keep up with lacrosse and Ruhr?
I don't think I'll be able to. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any local teams I could join. And even if there were, I doubt I'd have the time for sports. Just thinking about how busy I'll be makes my head spin.
What? So they're not doing a second year of school at all?
No, scratch that. Being busy is all the more reason I need to make time for exercise.
Yeah, good luck with that. Helping out with the Rhineford group sounds like a recipe for one all-nighter after another.
Not just yet, actually. I won't be helping until Grandfather shows me the ropes. As I am now, I doubt I'll be able to do much at all in the way of rebuilding the company. But you can bet I'll leave Mother speechless with how much progress I've made in a year's time.
I'm sure you can if you put your mind to it. And I know Sharon will always be willing to help you out if you need her.
She probably would, but then she'd just tell everything she did to Mother.
Elisa?
Oh, don't worry about it. I was just thinking about how blessed I am.
What?
I've got a wonderful family, a great club I'm part of, all of you as my classmates.
That's such a weird thing to think.
It took me a long time to realize the same thing too. We really are one and the same.
Yeah.
Oh.
Elisa.
It's nothing, honestly. I'm just feeling a bit emotional all of a sudden. I don't know what's gotten into me. Nothing's wrong, though. I promise.
But...
Still, let's both make the most of our free day tomorrow. It's the last one we'll ever have as a class. The last thing any of us want to do is end it with regrets.
Sure.
Yeah. Agreed. Let's make it a day to remember for both of us.
Whatever you say, Elisa. Okay. Emma. Please be short.
What are you doing?
Oh, hi there, Reen. Well,
This is not how I
Dorothy and I
want to
decided
end
that we're
the
going to
game,
put together
though.
one final collection of stories as a club.
It's so tiring.
Since then, I've been working on a story for the students who will join the club next year.
Oh, that sounds neat. Wait, if Dorothy's involved...
The content is totally appropriate for children of all ages, I assure you. Admittedly, Dorothy's own story sounds like it'll have a few of her favorite literary elements, but all in moderation, she assured.
Not that I'm one to judge. What kind of story are you writing?
Should.
It's supposed to be a fairy tale. I can't pretend it's 100% original, though. I borrowed some elements from a story I heard as a child. It's going to star a golden unicorn and a pure-hearted maiden. Or at least, that's the plan.
Uh-huh.
Sounds interesting.
Sure.
Can I give it a read when you're done? I'll still be here next year, so if I see any first years who seem like they'd enjoy it, I'll recommend it to them.
I have to confess, I'm a little embarrassed to let anyone see it, but the whole point of a story is to be read.
Something wrong?
No, not at all. I'm sure you and Valimar will be just fine without my help now. Still, if you do need anything, don't hesitate to get in touch. It may take some time to contact me, though. You'll need to use a method that isn't exactly conventional.
Yeah, I could have guessed as much. I mean, I theoretically get how to use runes to communicate since you told me, but I have no idea how it actually works.
I'd be shocked if you did. It's pretty far removed from the orbital technology you're used to. It has its benefits, though. For one, you'll be able to reach me no matter where I might be. So don't ever hesitate to drop me a line if you need my assistance. I'd always be happy to hear from you.
All right. I'm sure I'll give you a ring. Or a rune, I guess. I hope you end up being able to find Vita, too.
Thank you.
You probably won't, considering she's probably Ouroboros. Did I talk to the others a second time? I honestly don't remember. I did. I'm just paying that little attention at this point, I think.
What are you looking at, Laura?
It's you, Reen.
Like, come on, game. You had so many places you could have ended.
I'll
You're
show
doing
you.
this.
Oh, you and Monica got a picture taken together? You both look so happy in it, too.
That we do. Someone in the photography club kindly
You mean
offered to take it
Rex.
for us. I thought it would make a fine souvenir of my time at the academy to take away with me.
My mirror's on that being Rex.
Oh well, it's a nice photo, and he got permission. For once. I never expected you and Monica would get so close. Between her and Fee, you kind of have a knack for becoming the best of friends with the ones you bump heads with first.
I guess.
Please don't say
What do you
that.
mean?
I'm truly grateful to both of them for broadening my horizons. Meeting them enriched my life in ways I could have never pictured before. Truly, coming to this academy was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
I didn't realize we'd made such a big impact on you.
Well, you did. And don't mind me, I'm just feeling a little emotional. This isn't like me at all now, is it? There's no harm in a few tears, I suppose. This will be my last time I can relax before my training, after all.
Why is everyone so disparate in what they're doing? Why is it like this?
Yeah, you're not gonna get much rest in with the training you've got lined up.
I won't be learning the Arcade School's advanced techniques with training any less intense. I have no idea where we'll be conducting said training, but it will no doubt be as perilous as it will be dangerous.
So you're gonna explain what happened with McBurn and Victor?
I had to spend a month in the Isengard range as part of mine. I don't think a month's going to cut it with what you're doing, though. It goes way beyond your average techniques.
Indeed. I'm anticipating that it will take at least half a year, if not more. Father's going to be with me. But with things as difficult as they are, part of me feels guilty for taking up his time.
I don't know about that. I think him agreeing to train with you shows how much faith he has in your potential.
Also potential worry about
Besides, in a lot of ways, this might be the...
That is very
Oops.
true. Reen, I would still like for you to come with me on my...
Laura, we talked about this, right? Best thing for the two of us is to walk our own paths. You only get one life. You've got to make the most of it. I'd only just hold you back if I were there with you. And you shouldn't be holding yourself back for someone else's sake. None of us should.
I suppose you're right. I know that by taking on this training, I'll obtain the strength I need to cleave through the uncertain days ahead. This is something I have to do. Not only to become stronger for me, but to continue being a worthy sword for you.
Thank you, Laura.
I won't tell you not to overexert yourself, as I certainly can't promise that I won't.
Why are there so many of these scenes?
Still, I want you to always bear in mind that no matter what happens, no matter where I am, my heart is always with you. Please never forget that.
Also, isn't it fucked up having a Michelin plushie in Arabonia right now?
I wouldn't want it any other way.
Like, really fucked up? Uh-huh. Great. That's 6 down. 5 to go. Let's start with Sharon. Or not. Celine, I guess.
Oh, there you are. You look bored, Celine.
I guess I am. My work's done at this point. I feel like I aged a few decades as soon as the war came to an end.
What
Come
job?
on now.
I mean work.
Feels a bit strange to be saying it after the fact, but you fought pretty well over in Crossbell. You've really mastered piloting Valimar.
I'd like to think so anyway. I feel like I could pull off just about anything with him now. And to think, I couldn't do half as much with him when I was first starting out.
You do realize you just admitted you were totally useless, right?
I mean, we
wonder
were.
if
I
you're gonna
remember
be
that
okay
final
without
fight.
us, you know? Valimar must have drawn the short straw to end up with a budding awakener like you.
Thanks for worrying about me all the time, Celine.
Excuse
Excuse me, what makes you think I was worried about you?
Just about everything. From what I can tell, you've always worried about me. Back in the beginning, when I didn't know anything about piloting, you were always there to guide me through our battles. I doubt I would have ever come this far if you didn't have my back. So, thank you. For all of it.
Why do you always have to be like this?
It's a good question.
There are parts of the legends passed down in the clan that not even Emma and I know about. But just bear this one thing in mind. Divine Knights have incredible power, and they can become devils just as easily as they can become gods.
Don't worry, I know. And I won't forget. Anyone in my position needs to know the difference between right and wrong. I'm well aware of that.
That's fine then. Anyway, good luck, I guess. If you really need it, I can always come and help out.
Another one down. I guess. Celine is done. Sharon is done. Elise isn't. Alvin isn't. Okay. Sharon.
Oh, good evening, Masterine. I thought you had already retired for the evening. How would you like for me to put together some supper?
I appreciate the offer, but I think I've eaten more than I should have as it is. Your cooking really is delicious, Sharon. I was starting to miss it after not having it for so long.
It was my pleasure to cook for all of you again, so I pulled out all the stops with this one. Seeing all of you happily indulging my handiwork always makes every second of preparation worth it. Is something the matter, Masterine?
Oh, I was just
Tell
thinking
me
about
more
how
about
you haven't
Ouroboros.
changed a bit. I'm not sure it's my place to ask, but is everything all right over at Ouroboros? I can't help but wonder after how things turned out. Vita seems really
that's
shocked.
perfectly okay.
I'm afraid I haven't a clue. No word of what's been happening in the society has reached my ears since then. I have no idea where the second Anguis is now, nor do I know what happened regarding the Phantasmal Blaze plan after the Chancellor declared he was taking it over.
Probably nothing. Campbell's probably laughing
And quite
like mad.
frankly, none of it is my concern. The answers won't change who I am, and it won't suddenly cause me to shift priorities. I am and always will be a proud maid of the Reinford family, not because of the freedom we enforcers are granted, but because that is simply who I am. Much like how you being the Ashen Chevalier doesn't change how you are also a proud member of Class 7.
Yeah, it does.
I suppose
You
you're
just
right.
can't be both. It doesn't make sense.
And no matter what happens to you in the future, never lose sight of who you really are. It's almost time for me to return to Ruhr, but should you ever need me again, I will gladly rush to your side.
Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you can stay here for a while longer.
How are we still not done? Please. I'm so tired. Right. Elliot.
Hey, Elliot. Taking care of your violin?
Going back to
Yeah,
Music Academy.
it's taken care of me over the past year, so why not return the favor? I'm actually planning on giving a few of them to the Academy before I go, just to make sure next year's first years have something to practice with.
That's really generous, and sure to make a lot of people happy. And you'll finally be heading off to a music academy, just like you always wanted. I bet they'll push you pretty hard over there, too.
I don't doubt it. I'm going to need to be all music all the time if I want to stand a chance at keeping up. Though, to be honest, after all the time I've spent here, I don't really want my life to be completely about music.
Healthy.
I love it, obviously, but to be a balanced person, I want to have a bit more variety
You
in
don't
my
wanna be a
life,
Clara.
like I had here at the Academy. For one thing, I don't want to get too rusty with my orbital staff.
Good to hear. I hope everything works out for you.
Thanks. Me too. No, it's nothing.
Huh?
Either way, Heimdall and Trista are really close, so don't be a stranger, okay? I know you're gonna have tons of work to get through between your classes and your missions, but...
Don't worry, I'll make time. I'm sure we'll have plenty of chances to see each other. There's still a ton of Heimdall I haven't seen, too. You'll have to show me around next time I make it over there.
You bet.
Sure. They're gonna be two of the closest together. sure again. Right, is it Gaius in here? Marcus.
Hey, Machias. Working hard or hard?
I'll stop you right there. Of course I'm hard at work. Just look at the size of this book. If I can't internalize as much of it as possible while I'm here, I'm doomed to failure from the start.
What are you doing?
And this is one of your new textbooks? Man, Heimdall's political academies don't mess around, do they?
Why is everyone moving?
You'll be the youngest person there, right?
Most likely. I'd normally need to have graduated from Thor's with a bit more experience under my belt to have gotten in. There are a few Thor's grads there already, though. They take some every year. And as you might imagine, the recent political upheaval has the place swarming with applicants this year. The entrance exam was hard enough on its own, but that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Can't say I envy you. Still, I know you're going to be just fine. You're so smart that you can handle any subject they throw at you. Growing up with your dad should give you a leg up on the politics, too.
Yeah, no pressure there. Honestly, there are times when I think diving into things head first like this is a giant mistake.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just... I know we're probably going to both be really busy with our own lives come spring, but let's make time to have lunch together once in a while or something. Okay? Studying is all well and good, but even I need a change of pace every now and again.
I think that can be arranged. The train from here to Heimdall only takes a half hour. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't hang out sometimes.
Alongside Elliot.
Then it's a date.
Okay. Sure, makes sense. Right, let's do Eustace last.
Are you finishing up your painting, guys?
Yeah, this is my last one. I want to make sure I'm completely satisfied with it before declaring it finished.
That's understandable. You're going to keep painting once you're back at home, though, right?
Well, I don't know how much time I'll have to set aside
decision,
for it, but I intend to keep working on it, bit by bit.
The others I can somewhat understand, but not really. Apart from like Marcus. But this is just strange.
There's growing reason for concern in Calvert to the east of the Highlands. But all in all, things are more peaceful now than they were. I should be able to focus on painting my magnum opus.
Oh, is it going to be of Nord? If anyone can make a masterpiece of the Highlands, it'd be you.
That wouldn't be such a bad idea. But actually, I was intending to paint a picture of the Academy, its students, and the courageous.
You mean...
Now you're getting it. I want to capture the day we liberated the Academy, and once I've finished it, I fully intend to return to Erebonia with it in hand. What better way to forever memorialize this place as my second homeland?
Man, you really are amazing. Well, if you ever need reference materials, you know who to call. I can get pictures of anything you might need and send them over. I know you're talented, but that's a lot to paint off of just your memory.
I'd appreciate that.
Great. I'm glad the boys have nice and concise ones. Next, Eustace.
Something on your mind, Eustace?
For the first time in a long time, no. I'm just taking a short break.
So the next
Looking over an
Valkyria,
endless
then.
sea of documents can be rather tiring on the eyes.
Them.
Oh, are those the tax reports you mentioned?
Ordinarily, this would be my father's work, but His Majesty has yet to decide his fate. Rufus hasn't so much as glanced in Berea Hard's direction since he took his new job in Crossbell either. As such, the task falls to me.
Man, I knew everyone in our class had it pretty rough right now.
Eustace makes sense now, too.
You've got it roughest. No contest.
If my ego had its way, I would boast that filling in for my father is a simple and mundane task. But on top of the paperwork, I'll need to manage the provincial army and oversee the province as a whole. Then there's the matter of keeping the most stubborn of the nobility in check. I don't expect the first 6 months to be pleasant.
The fact that you're already thinking 6 months ahead is pretty impressive as it is. Standing in for Duke Alperea like that must take some real confidence. I know you'll manage, though.
That much is obvious.
What is it?
It's nothing. In the days to come, more people will be relying on you than ever before. But no matter who does so or what they ask, do not lose your pride as a noble. Act independently, your head held high. Maintain your pride and your autonomy, and I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thanks. I promise I will.
I'll hold you to that.
Great. That's the last one. So who's filled in then? Reen, Laura, Eustace, Gaius, Sarah, and Crow. Really no Marcus. I guess I missed this early one. Okay, we'll save here, and then we'll continue on through to the 3-day where we will probably cut the video. Because I'm not sure how long that 3-day will take, and this has already taken like another hour. That wasn't voiced.
In finance, the annexation of Crossbell has seen shares in Erebonian companies increase at an exponential rate across the board.
So that's interesting, considering Crossbell itself collapsing its economy for the rest of the continent didn't do a thing.
And despite the Reinfeld Group announcing sweeping changes to its board members, its strong forecast for the next fiscal year is...
Oh, trailing off.
It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Aubin Time, after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Cliches are cliches for a reason, after all. Anyway,
well,
my name is Misty, and I'll be your host.
Tropes are tropes. Cliches are not what you want. Yeah, who is it?
This is you, isn't it, Reed?
Oh, of course Elise needed another scene. Of course she did. What? Why is he not voiced? Okay,
Sorry
whatever.
for calling you like this so late in the evening. I'm not bothering you, am I?
This is so strange.
Yes, I wasn't going to, but Her Highness insisted. It'll take some getting used to, but it's nice to be able to hear your voice even when you're so far away.
What the hell is this?
I didn't have any specific reason for calling. It was just that the letter you sent about your return from Crossbell arrived today.
Okay.
Oh, please don't apologize. I know how busy you must be now. Believe me, I was just happy to hear you were back safe and sound. Your trip must have been exhausting.
Are they trying to pan to the picture? But it's so hard to see it doesn't matter.
By the sound of things, you did an excellent job, too. I'm so proud of you, Reen.
Absolutely
If you
is.
say so.
This sucks. Please stop talking like
Not
this.
at all. Regardless, now that I've heard your voice, I feel a lot better. So I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your night now. Oh, there's no need for that. Good night, Reen. Sweet dreams.
Yep. They're very strange. Is she coming tomorrow? Is that what it is? Is she transferring to Thor's as well? Maybe. Who knows? Right. Probably the actual last part of the game now. My god, why are we not done yet? 5 quests? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, let's talk to Sharon and anyone left in here. I just don't want to be playing this game anymore. The main story ended like 2.5 hours ago, man. I had a really nice epilogue with Lloyd, and now I'm here doing this. Like, come the hell on, man. Can I leave? No, okay. Great. The usual Andre's here, great. Okay, we save again. And we finish the game next time.